So you ever had that guy that when you dudes are sleeping on the ground and sucking over there, this guy's living in the freaking Taj Mahal, and when you guys are eating MREs, he's over here cutting up a ribeye steak, and the rest of you are going, what the hell? That's right, today we're going to talk about the art of the drug deal. Hello, my name is Arthur and I'm the CEO and founder of Tackleberry Solutions. We teach wartime tactics to citizens for civil defense purposes. Today we're going to discuss the art of the drug deal and how you as a commander can best utilize these individuals. So there are a lot of things that these guys can provide for you. And I'm going to show you the first one, the immediate obvious one, and then I want to show you one that may not be so obvious at the end and that you really should consider. Alright, so a drug dealer inside the military is not somebody that actually pushes narcotics. A drug dealer is a guy that can get you anything. We call it the art of the drug deal. This is the guy that just seems to have a freaking like Connex full of gear and crap and stuff. You're just like, dude, where the heck did you get all this stuff? You know, just places. To show you how the drug deal works, we're going to take an actual real life example that I've actually had to deal with within my own platoon at SMR. When we found this out, I just was absolutely blown away that the kid was able to pull this stuff off. So, as is normal in the National Guard, at the end of every weekend drill, crews like to park their vehicles together for this very reason, because at the end of the weekend, you bring your truck up and you just download all your gear directly in your vehicles. So you don't have to haul your gear back and forth to the motor pool. You just pull the truck up, download the gear, the driver takes it to the motor pool, problem solved, right? Well, at the end of this particular drill, there was 2 boxes of unopened MREs in the back of the truck. This young private decided that, hey, I can use that. Takes the MREs and squirrels it away in his truck and doesn't say a word. Not a big deal, it happens, but we don't really care. But what we didn't see was what he saw. He immediately, within an hour, contacts another member of the same platoon and says, hey, I know you have an extra ACH at home. I'll trade you 2 boxes of MREs. Now what he knew that some of us did not was that soldier, Soldier B, was a survivalist, a prepper. This guy coveted food more than the extra ACH that he had laying around in his house. That Soldier A also knew that Soldier B had the extra ACH. So when Soldier A comes to Soldier B and says, hey, I'll trade you 2 boxes of MREs for the ACH, Soldier B jumps on it and says, hell yes. And he trades them right out, a $500 ACH for $240 worth of MREs. Now I know you guys are going, wait, what? That's right. In the drug deals, in the art of the drug deal, the monetary value of an item does not matter. What does matter is how bad the need is for that item. Now, let's think about this for a second. Let's stop on the story and look at this. I want $1 million, but I can give you a laundry list of crap that I will not do to get $1 million. However, I need some things that, you know what? Push comes to shove, I may just have to pucker up, Buttercup. So need outweighs want. So don't ever do your drug deal based upon a want. Do it based upon a need. And that was what this soldier mastered at. He had knew that this soldier needed MREs for his preparations, more than he needed that ACH. He also knew that he had the extra ACH. So monetarily, value did not matter. Need value mattered more than monetary value. Now the other thing, some of you guys are going, $240 for 2 cases of MREs? That's right, 24 mils of MREs cost you $240 in the military. And guess what? They suck. They're useless. Moving on with the story though. So now Soldier A takes the newly acquired ACH and goes to Soldier C, who's another soldier in another platoon who just returned from a mission. And this soldier had just also bought recently a new set of body armor at a local GI Supply. His old body armor no longer did he want it and had no need for it. So But what Soldier C did want was he was establishing a newer set of body armor for his personal use because he was getting ready to ETS and he was actually getting ready to go into a militia. So certain rules didn't apply. And what he was looking was a high-cut ACH. What does the Soldier A do? Takes a freaking skill saw, a jigsaw rather, cuts out the earpieces, makes a high-cut ACH, cost him 1 hour and $30. Takes this ACH, presents it to Soldier C and says, I'll trade you this high-cut ACH for that old body armor. Now body armor, again, don't look at the monetary value, but just for the purposes of the story, was valued at about $700. Soldier C says, heck yeah, here you go, brother. I'll give you this old body armor that I don't want, that in my mind is worn out, and I'll take that sweet high-cut ACH that I had no clue you just made in your freaking shop 5 hours ago. Now, trade has been made. Soldier A now takes the body armor and goes over to Soldier D, who's getting ready to deploy and is looking at this wore-ass out, freaking overweighted IOTV and going, this is what I'm deploying with? Are you serious? And he comes to him and says, hey, Soldier D, I got this sweet body armor here that I'll trade you for that optic that you got right there. That's right, that ACOG you got. Soldier D looks and says, you know, that's a $1,400 ACOG, right? That's right. But guess what? You're probably not going to be able to take it with you. I tell you what does it matter? Army's going to issue me an ACOG anyways. Screw it. Yeah, I'm getting ready to deploy. I'm going to have more money, you know, because of deployment pay. So, I'll pick up another one. Pop, here you go, brother. I need the body armor more. Because Soldier D realized that, you know what, I need lighter, more efficient body armor more than I need my personal ACOG. And I'm going to get issued one in another week anyway, so what the hell does it matter? Now, Soldier A now has a $1,400 ACOG that's less than a year old. So what does he do? He takes the ACOG to a local gun dealer where he's been eyeing his sweet pistol and goes, hey, gun dealer, I'll trade you this brand new ACOG, only a year old, never been used, for that pistol right there. Gun dealer goes, holy crap, that's a $1,400 ACOG. For a $700 pistol? To bet, here you go. What that gun dealer did not realize was he only had $30 invested in that pistol. That's right. Because he was good at the art of the drug deal, he was able to acquire a $700 pistol for 30 bucks. Now, what the heck does this got to do with the price of eggs in China for you as a militia commander? Or even as a militia soldier? What this matters to you is how fast you think this guy can acquire gear for you. Pretty damn quick. I can't tell you the number of times we've been downrange and we've had our drug dealer and guys have gone to commanders, platoon sergeants, lieutenants, captains have gone to him and been like, hey, we need this. All right, give me a couple of weeks, I'll get it for you. And they did. Within a couple of weeks, they'd made a few phone calls, they'd worked a few drug deals, and bam, here it is. How the hell did you get a SAC link? You asked for it, here you go. That's your drug dealer. Not only can he acquire you gear, but when you get that new guy in your militia who's got a great heart, he's freaking invested in this, but he's got a freaking bolt rifle and no body armor and no real training. You're like, well, I can handle the training part, but where the hell am I going to get body armor and a rifle from? Hey, drug dealer, come over here real fast. I need you to get old boy here some body armor and a decent freaking rifle. You think you can handle that? Not a problem. Give me about a week. Sweet, I'll have them trained by then. Great, thanks. That's how these guys can work for you. But now, let me show you another way these guys can work for you. Let's go back to the story. Soldier A knew soldiers A, B, C, and D, and even knew the gunsmith or gun dealer, right? What he also knew was he knew something about each individual soldier. He knew their equipment, what equipment they did have. He knew their personality, and he knew what they needed and didn't need. Right? Only on one of these occasions did he even trade, and that was with the body armor, that he even attempt to trade for sort of a want instead of a need. But even with that, it was kind of was a borderline need because, well, I got this sweet body armor, I need a sweet ACH. Yeah, you know what? There you go. Not a problem. For that guy, his need of the ACH outweighed the need of the extra body armor. But what I'm pointing out is that guy knew all these people. He knew all the players, and he knew exactly who to go to. Guys, he did all this in less than a week. In less than a week, he'd made all those trades and facilitated all of that stuff and acquired his pistol. Because he knew he had intel on your guy, on the soldiers. So let's think about this for a second. If you have a drug dealer in your militia, he's able to do these things and make all these trades and wheel and deal, well, that means he has knowledge. He has intel on your guys, on you, and on other people throughout the area. So that means he has knowledge about shopkeepers, various different store owners, restaurants, gun dealers, clothing salesmen, body armor dealers, tactical gear, etc., etc., etc. He knows where all this stuff is, and he knows these people personally. Probably because he's been in there 1,000 times. So, what kind of intel do you think this guy could pass on to you? You talking about establishing a network? An underground network? There you go, guys. That is your link to establishing an underground network to hide guys out, to acquire gear, to change clothes in the middle of missions, to hide the stash. I mean, think of it like this. If you have a GI supply guy who sells body armor, used body armor for a living, you know, you walk in there, there's all this body armor and rucksacks and all kinds of gear, and you're conducting guerrilla operations in there with a small team. Hello, Pete. I go there, I put on the gear, I go do my mission, I come back, I hang it up. I put on civvy clothes and I walk out the back door of a GI supply. I'm a whole other person. Having that guy in your network is invaluable. And here's your drug dealer to introduce you. See how invaluable now your drug dealer becomes? This guy is going to introduce you to everybody. He's going to give you all kinds of intel. This guy's more valuable as a freaking spy to you than he is as a trigger puller. So use him. Having somebody that's good with the art of the drug deal is absolutely, if you use him properly as a commander, you will see that he is invaluable to you. Thank you very much for watching. Y'all have a great day.